Lights out, hearts beating faster in a minute. I'm high on slow dancing with you. 1, 2, 3, keep it going, last forever. All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart drums the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up, 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 up. When I'm with you, I'm with you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Justine. In today's video we have a whole bunch of extreme deep cleaning to kind of get done throughout my whole house. It is a disaster in this video. I am trying to deep clean the spots that I just haven't gotten to because I've been working, and sometimes they just get put on the back burner, especially when you have kids too. It just adds insult to injury sometimes. I'm not saying my kids are a mistake or anything like that, but it definitely makes it more challenging to keep up with your home when you have toys everywhere and you have little kids running around, and then you're also working full time. So that is why I created my YouTube channel, was to help other mamas like me or dads who just need a little motivation or a little help coming up with ways to maintain their home when they're working, or just having crazy lives as the kids get older and have schedules and just are never home. So that is why I created this channel again, for you guys to get all of this cleaning motivation and organizing and decluttering. I'm obviously starting with some laundry because it wouldn't be a video without some laundry, because I'm always doing laundry at least one load a day, and this video I got a little behind. It happens, so I'm just tackling that first and getting that out of the way so it can just start. And then we are just going to move on to actually tackling a more challenging area in my home, which is my living room carpet. And I am actually just boiling some water really quick with some Tide powder, OxyClean, and some hydrogen peroxide. I'm going to use this later to create this, like, I would say like bucket full of water to deep clean my white shoes. And that is because this gets my shoes looking so nice and white. Yes, I boiled it, but you don't want to throw everything in boiling hot water. It will ruin the elasticity. So you want to cool it down first. So I'm just taking some cold water and putting it in with this to kind of make it lukewarm instead of scalding hot. And then I am just taking it to clean off my Crocs really quick because they were just gross. You don't have to soak these. They come off really easily. That's why I like these shoes. They're easy to clean, great for toddlers, great for adults. But I'm just going to soak my harder tennis shoes from working out in this little mixture and let it sit here while I tackle my living room carpet. You'll see that in a minute. And I hope that you guys will stick until the end and hit that subscribe button as well as that alert bell. I love having you guys here. I love hearing from you guys down in the comments. And I hope that you guys are kicking back and relaxing and getting all of this motivation with me. Now let's just jump right into this video. Getting wilder, don't care if I get out of line. You feel that beat getting harder, floating on it. We're rebels, at least for tonight. I don't care that my mind's going insane. Alright, so we are deep cleaning the carpet. You can kind of see the difference in shade. Like, it's gotten really bad. There's a few stains on the carpet right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then there is just like toys, crackers, lids. There's even silverware over here. We got to pick this up really quick and just kind of give it a good deep clean. And yeah, let's get to it. Heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart drums the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh,
look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up. Even if what we're doing is bad, there's so many emotions, sharing stories that we never had. Yeah, none is real. I think we're searching for reasons not to be like them. We fly around like paper planes, they never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we.
I don't know why I had this revolve urine because my dogs don't go to the bathroom on the carpet, but it was in my closet, so we're going to use it. I'm going to see if we'll get the stain out of the carpet. I do not have my full X. I need to order more, and I just was trying to throw up all Hail Marys to get these stains out. I think it happened while I was in Vegas, so I just don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try to scrub it out with this and then just finish up with deep cleaning my carpet, and then we're going to move on to the next chore that we have to get done in our house today.
There's something different about us.
Alright, it looks a lot better. As you can see, you really can't see the big difference anymore from where the couch was sitting, which is what I wanted. That's why I clean the way I do. And this stain right here is a pesky little bugger. It is a little bit lighter, but you can still see it right there. I don't know what that is. I'm hoping it's not spaghetti sauce and it's been sitting there, because that probably happened while I was in Vegas, to be honest. But we're gonna get it out. I'm gonna try full X, let it sit, see if I can get it out. I'll let you guys know by the end of today's video if I got it out or not. But yeah, the floor looks so much better. I love cleaning with that solution from Bissell and then just adding some hydrogen peroxide for white rugs. It just gets everything out.
There's something different about us. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about the way we are. I lost my ways, no words to say. You're on my mind, and time flies by. I'm cutting down the wire. I'm feeling kinda tired. I think I lost my...
Putting that couch back together is a pain in the butt. It is so heavy. It is so hard to put back. But the carpets really need a deep clean. I definitely will not be keeping this sectional forever. I like it because it does recline and there's lots of space. However, for the space we're in, I don't love it. I would love like a regular sectional with a chase down here, maybe with like a little accent chair, just something less bulky and taking up the whole living room. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. But yeah, at least the carpet's finally done and we're just tackling some laundry, getting this all done. And that will be pretty much the end of the day for me. This is realistic cleaning for working moms and dads and just really anybody, like even stay-at-home moms who are just super busy. We don't always have the time to clean. We are just looking for time. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the next day to start our more cleaning.
I think I lost it all. You know it's true. I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I can't undo my mistakes. The time's run out and I'm left standing wet here in the rain. The same cloud hanging over my head. God, I wish you were here to save me from myself. It feels the same. The days goes on, but that's okay. Why can't you stay?
These are one of those times that I just got really behind on laundry, and that's mainly because I'm by myself right now while my husband is at training. So it has just been me kind of doing everything all week, and it's been a hectic week. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, my bonus daughter broke her arm while we were rollerblading. Yeah, that was fun. And just karate and friends, hanging out with friends and making sure the kids get to the park, and we went to the state fair. It has just been a lot. So laundry has kind of taken a back burner in our house right now. So that's why I am getting all of this laundry done now in this video. I hope that it helps some of you guys realize that none of us are perfect, and it does take us a while to get things done. I can't keep up with laundry all the time, especially while I'm working, but I try my best to get it done. And I am lucky enough to work from home full time. So I have more opportunities to do a load of laundry a day than other people do in their homes. So my biggest suggestion for those that do work outside of their home is to start a load of laundry before you go to work or right after you get home from work. I know it stinks, but it will just help you out in the long run. But if you do have days like this where you're doing tons of laundry, that's okay too. It happens. But I'm going to throw these shoes into the laundry. They've been soaking in that little like mixture I showed you guys earlier for all day pretty much. And I just love doing this for my shoes because it always makes them white and clean. I'm just going to throw them in the wash them, and then I'll throw them on my drying rack.
Right here with, I said right here with me. I'm cutting down the wires. I know I'm looking tired. I think I lost myself, I think I lost it all. You know it's true, I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I can't undo my mistakes. The time's run out and I'm left standing wet here in the rain. The same cloud hanging over my head. God, I wish you were here to save me from myself. You know it's true. You know it's true. I keep thinking about you. I can't get you out my head. I think you stole my soul. Shadows creeping everywhere. I want you here so badly. I can't get you out my head. I think you stole my soul. Shadows creeping everywhere. I want you here. You know it's true. I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I know it's true. I keep thinking about you.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that
I am so sorry, guys, that this video is coming out a little bit later. I intended it to come out on Sunday. I know it is now Wednesday, but I actually had strep throat, and so I couldn't even really talk. My throat is still recovering. I have been on antibiotics for 3 days now, so I'm finally feeling a little bit normal, and I just wanted to kind of get this video out to you guys because I really do appreciate you guys, and I don't want you to think I left you hanging. But this was an extreme deep clean with me. I really tackled a lot in this video, and I just wanted to give you guys all of this motivation. And again, if you are not subscribed, I promise to get a little bit better at making sure I still get those videos out ahead of time so that when I do get sick, this doesn't happen. But life happens, and that's part of my channel, is the realistic side of social media. I try to show it to you guys all the time that we are human and no one is perfect, even if they do social media. I don't know why some influencers pretend their life is so perfect when we all know they're behind closed doors. No one really knows what someone is going through. And there is a lot more going on in the background than just my strep throat, but those are another legal matter, so I can't talk about that yet. And just a whole bunch of family concerns right now and health issues that I'm not allowed to talk about either. So just keep my family in your prayers. If you do pray or whoever you believe in, I would just appreciate positive thoughts coming my way towards my family. All right, let's just jump back into cleaning this video. I'm sorry for the kind of side note, but I just wanted to let you know why I was a little behind this week.
I'm nowhere to find. I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning.
I'm taking off the boys' beddings in today's video because I really should keep up with it a little bit more. I wash my bedding probably once a week because the dog sleeps in it, or the kids touch my bedding with dirty hands because it is downstairs and they're just climbing all over it. This week while I was sick, my son, I woke up and he was literally painting my arm with foundation. Yes, it was one of those days as a mother, you know. You didn't even try to fall asleep, you just did because you're just so sick. And I'm normally not one to lay around while I'm sick, but strep throat was no joke for me. Oh my goodness, I have never been so sick, but I'm just glad I'm feeling better. But yes, this bedding needed to go in the wash. It's probably been a few weeks, and I know that's gross to some, but it happens. We get behind on things. It's just realistic for me. I can't keep up with all the bedding. I have 3 kids. I got 5 bedrooms. Like, this is a lot of bedding to keep up with, but I'm doing my best. The laundry is getting done. You can see that I had more laundry in this video than I normally would, but it gets behind sometimes, and that's okay. And just wait until you guys see the cleaning after I'm done being sick, because my house is oh my goodness, I can't even talk, is a disaster today. Like, I could barely walk through my living room. That's how many toys are in it. And you can't even see my kitchen island. So that will be an upcoming video. I just apologize again for not having a video out this Sunday. And yeah, we're just gonna keep moving on with this video. Okay, while I'm waiting for the boys' bedding to be washed, I already started it in the washer. I'm gonna tackle this bonus room. We did just replace the floors not too long ago, so I'm in love with them. They are just luxury vinyl, but you can see like there's popsicles stuck to the floor. So I think I'm gonna have to clean this up and then vacuum and mop. it's just looking a little crazy in here. And this is only half of it. The other half is this mess over here. My 2-year-old decided to dump everything in these bins out. It's just a mess. I might have to declutter and organize that. We'll see. But really just make the bed. I did wash the blanket that goes on this bed. And kind of just do some light cleaning. And we'll see how it goes.
Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light, or would you?
I'm gonna speed up cleaning up all the Legos because they are very tiny little Legos that my kids get out of Jocelyn's room, and she kind of just started leaving them out here. So I'm just gonna put them in the bin, but I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so you guys aren't bored watching me clean up all of these little Lego pieces. But I'm gonna end up vacuuming and then taking my O-Cedar spin mop and mopping, which is my favorite way to clean my floors. It's just a little bit more time consuming than using my Bissell Crosswave. I do use that when I'm in a time crunch because it vacuums and mops at the same time and just saves me a little bit of time when I'm on the go. But when I have time to use up my O-Cedar spin mop and give my floors a deep clean, I just love using it and the way it smells in my house. Sometimes I use Tide powder and sometimes I use Mr. Clean. It just depends on which one I'm feeling that day.
Follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Yeah. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss. I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. 'Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'm on my way now.
It looks a 10 better, and it really needed a good mopping. I'm not used to having to mop upstairs, so I had to kind of figure it out as I went, and we finally mopped it for the first time after putting them in. So it was very fun. I love mopping over deep cleaning my carpets. I don't know. I know that deep cleaning your carpets can be satisfying, but I feel like I have to do it too much to be happy about it. But yeah, it looks great in here now. There's no toys everywhere. Just so clean. I know that this is the playroom and that's what it's for, but geez, sometimes it can get messy.
I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Okay, you guys saw me do the shoes yesterday. This is the exact same thing, except since there's only 2 shirts that I needed to kind of throw in here. Self-tanner can really ruin your light colored sports bras when you sweat. So I needed to put this in here because I don't know if you can see, probably not on camera, but there's like a little bit of orange right there. And then it also always tints my sports bras red on the inside, like pink. So I'm hoping to be able to get that out. And then this is my husband's shirt, and I wore it for self-tanning, and it stained the whole shirt. It's never done that before on any of my clothes, so I don't know why it's staining like these things, but it did. So I'm just soaking it in OxyClean and Tide powder. I did boil the water first, let it cool down, and then put it in here, and it's been sitting on the stove for about an hour now. I'm probably gonna let it go just a little bit longer and then throw it in once the washer is done with my son's bedding. But yeah, we're gonna actually go back over and do the dishes really quick.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life.
One of the best ways I found that's quick and easy to clean your stovetop is the Dawn dish soap. You can use the power wash or even regular dish soap, put it on a sponge, wet it, and then just scrub your counter. I have found that this works so well to clean the stovetop. It gets rid of all the marks, really degreases, and then I sometimes go back in with the spray away glass cleaner just to give it a little bit more glassy finish. But another awesome product that I used to use all the time was the e-cloths, because they had a stainless steel and polishing rag, and you just wet them, and that was it. And it was really simple and easy when I was on the go. But that's just an option. But I always want to give you guys ideas that are affordable and just realistic in our everyday schedules.
Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all
always picking up the shoes. But you can tell here that these shoes got so white from that little OxyClean and Tide powder plus a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. And then I just scrubbed out with the toothbrush. You guys saw me do that earlier in the video. And just look how white my workout shoes have gotten. I love this method. I actually like to put them out in the sun to dry, but it's just been really cold here. It's now starting to warm up again, but it just wasn't. So I just put them on my little boot dryer that you can see right here. But yeah, it worked amazingly.
Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble acting, everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble acting, everlasting ego.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young.
I know I have yet to move the flooring out of here, but our garage is a disaster. I still have to tackle that, but my husband has been away for military training, so it's just been me. Yes, I know with the craziness that has happened in the last few weeks, it's been super hard being the only parent home. But yeah, so if you see the flooring in the next few videos, no you didn't, mind your business. But I do plan to replace the floor here shortly. We just have to finish the steps first. That has been a whole other project that we have to stain, sand, everything before we can move on to doing any more house projects. But yeah, if you are new here, I'm so happy that you clicked on today's video. And to all my continued supporters, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. I love all the comments. I love all the people who are joining me over on Instagram, because I do upload the most there. I keep you guys up to date on everything in my life over on Instagram. It's just a cleaning fair over there, just the same as here. It's also linked in my channel, so go check that out. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope that you guys will hit that subscribe button as well as the alert bell. We are always changing on this channel. We are trying to show the realistic side of being a working mom, or even just a mom in general, or dad that has their kids full time. It can be challenging to keep up with everything in our lives, plus maintaining our home. That is why I created my YouTube channel, is to help other parents like me. So I hope you guys will stick around and hit that alert bell as well. That is very important, because it does let you know when I do upload. And I will see you guys back in my next video.